Hey YouTube, this is a tutorial on shading. Just, well, because I've personally had trouble with this in the past, and I think I've gotten a lot better, so that's why I'm going to show you guys a thing or two about my opinion on shading, and also, more importantly, a little bit of line art, because I've noticed there's some really good artists out there, and they don't use line art. And maybe it's, they have way better drawing pads than I do, probably. But I've also noticed that a lot of people complain about the results they get and stuff. So I'm going to try to be a helpful Good Samaritan and do a little tutorial about how easy line art is. Okay, so here I'm actually using my drawing thing. I actually don't really do that very often. Now, there's two ways you can go about doing this. One, you can start up something very basic, alright? And see, that looks like absolute garbage. Then I'm going to do a counter example, which is going to be brush, right? And as you can tell, that's the way it looks when I use a brush. And I did, even more effort than I did there. Go ahead and give him some eyes. Give him a nose, and I'll give him a mouth, right? And this is me going as light as I possibly think I can. So, if it would have been a little bit more consistent and it wouldn't have done this on the side, I think it would have looked a lot better. Now, here's the cool thing about line art. And also, the other thing I like about it is you can always you can always edit it later on. So if there's something you don't like, or if there's a minor fix you want to do, you can always do that. It's not limiting. I know, of course, you sometimes get stuff like that happens, but you can always fix it. Okay. Actually, that eye looks a lot better than this one. You know what? Let me, I'm gonna have to use the drawing tab for this. Another thing I always do, though, is I always add a lot of layers. Okay, so I know this is a lot quicker. I mean, gonna probably take a lot longer than fucking, sorry, lost my train of thought. I'm not very good at talking and doing something like, yeah, I guess. I'm just adding the hair general layer. Okay. No, I better get a little closer than this. Okay. You know, it's kind of funny. I still catch myself using the mouse. I think that's how much I dislike the drawing pad I have. Alright. I might separate the layers later on the eyebrows, so that's why I am still filling that one out. It's always a good practice to finish things even if they won't be visible, because you never know what you might want to do later on, and that's also why it's a good practice to separate layers, because I've made the mistake sometimes of taking a layer, right? You know what? I'm gonna delete that. I don't really like the way it's turning out. I was trying to make it like, you know what? I'm gonna make them both the same way. Yes, kind of like a. Curve. Just size. Something I've done in the past, but I don't really do anymore, is sometimes I'll duplicate an eye that looks okay and then resize it from there. You know what I mean? But I kind of like a little bit of non-symmetricalness because it can add a little bit of artistic value to whatever you're doing. And then also keep in mind that this is going to be something that's I'm hoping will take not too long because of the duration of this video, and I'm trying to show on line art and shading. Okay, let's go ahead and just really quickly. And I mean, I'm capable of pretty good artwork, but not super quick. And I'm trying to be super quick about this, just to give an example. And because I don't have a program that'll go ahead and speed everything up. So yeah. Oh my God, this hair's starting to look Justin Bieber-y. Who cares? You know, I actually don't hate that guy as much anymore. Because since I started becoming an animator, and you know, every time I've ever posted anything on YouTube, I get like 90% hate and the occasional good comment. So I'm starting to no longer be a Bieber hater, because I'm definitely not a fan of him, but yeah, the guy does what he does and gets money from doing it. Can't judge that. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna incave that a little bit. How the heck did I do that? Oh, that's really cool. There's something I just did there that was something I haven't done before, and I kind of wanted to redo it again. There's some parts that don't really. There we go. See, how did I cut that line mid through? Huh. I did something new. Dude, this is pretty cool. Maybe it's just my lines aren't as solid as I thought they were. Okay. Because remember, when you actually see it, you're going to see a neck, and that's about it. And I'm hoping this doesn't look too much like a chick. That would suck. The only thing that I personally think can be an issue with line art, you have to work a while to get the rigidness out sometimes. But at least you can directly manipulate it, so once you get something that's a general shape that you want, you can, like, see these eyes, I'll be able to 100% reposition them, put them somewhere else. Okay. If I can ever get a speed program, or figure out how people speed up their drawings. I'll probably make a video of me actually doing a full piece that's decent. Oh, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna do something a little bit lazy, but I don't really care. Okay, get that out. How big do I want the pupil? Is that big? Yep. Okay. Paste. Yep. Delete. 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 See? It makes it way easier. There's another thing I could have done with the eyes, which would have been a half circle, but I wanted to get more of this, and I'm not thinking like I usually do, because I'm too worried about speed right now. And that, look at the other magic, that is, actually I can do this, I'll be a little quicker. Then hold down shift, by the way, that lets you select the oh shoot. Ooh, that's not attached, is it? Oh yeah, hold on shift. Okay, so boom. I'm gonna lower the eyes a little bit. I think they're a little bit too high on the forehead. Okay. Then I think I might change the nose, make it more up. That's why you always. That's why I've seen some people where they do details after they do like the outline. So I'm talking about like the eyes and all that. That still counts as a form of detail, and I never really agreed with that because of these kind of issues. You know what? A question to you guys, actually. I heard there's a way to directly change not only the line width, but you can make it point. Like, you can give artificial pressure. I've seen people do it in videos, and I've never understood how they do it. Like, they select a part like this, and they press some sort of key, and it actually edges it. Just like if you were to swoop up with a brush. And that is something I would really like to know how to do, because that would be, yeah, that would probably be the most interesting thing I could figure out. So, I'm going to go ahead and add some ears, obviously. Do-do-da-do-da-day, da-do-da-day, da-do-da-day, da-do-da-day. You know what? You know, I'm not going to add ears for the purpose of the tutorial because it would require me to do more layering, and I think I already dragged this out enough. I'm going to be surprised if you peeps are watching it this long. Okay. So I'm a perfectionist, so once I make something, I have to have it right. That's part of the reason I'm a little bit lazy. Okay, so now I gotta do this. Now this is a little nifty trick you probably didn't know. When it comes to line art, as long as you connect dots, the fill will always do this. Well, since all the dots are always going to be exactly the same length, you can trace an outline with rigid little lines that you can't see from point A to point B, and if you do it right, let's see if I did it right. Okay, wait, there we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, I want brown. I want brown. Give me brown. Foxy brown. Yes, that'll work. Cha. 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 And then, because I don't want this and this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what, I might as well connect that. Two right here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna select shift, 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 shift. Copy. Shift layer. Paste. Oh crap! I didn't do that right. Ah, damn it. It's okay. We can rebuild him. Shit, there we go. Wait. Shift. Control Z. Shift. 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 And now watch the magic happen. I can also do this. Cut. Okay. Z. Now I know that looks like it's blotched out, but I'll show you something else I do. Paste in place. Let's try to press that little nifty button. Then, in order to fix little doohickey problem of this, do this, and then this, and then this, right, that, and then I press copy, go back to the front one, and then paste in place, and then you get your lanes back. So, you know, that, I mean, it's, I would have to do a lot more alteration in order to get this to, like, perfection status, to where it's presentable to the line partal. But I mean, you're getting the point so far. Okay, so, and then I also would almost never make the character like where his eyes are on the same level as his face. But for the purpose of tutorials, I am doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and make his eyes green. It was good to make him a little bit different. Okay. So then, of course, I'm going to make his pupils dark green, I'm feeling for some reason. Feeling a little bit spicy. Okay. Oh, well. Why did I put him on that layer? No. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. I don't like that either. Jesus. Ooh, you know what? That's better. Okay. And then I'm going to paste. Boom. Now, take this line over that. Get rid of it. Boom. This line over that. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Fill. Fill. Boom, 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 boom. See if I like it. See if I like it. Yeah, it'll do. Okay. So, now, we're getting to the good part. Okay, so with shading, the way I do it, I used to always, I'll give an example quick. I used to always do, let's pretend 40% is a really darker color. And since I'm doing hair, I would usually go ahead and this is the old school version, the way I did it, and I'll show you why I think line art is a better way, and the new version I do it is better. is I'd go ahead and go, alright, we're going to have, see, I can already see where the problem is. And then, I try to control it, and then, okay. And then what I would do is I'd fill in all that, and I'd just, and then I'd meticulously for hours have a little eraser, and I'd go like this and try to get it nice and straight. Now here is the 10 times easier version, and it requires you to add no extra layers. Okay, let's delete this. So boom, right? We got this innocent little, by the way, I don't know. Okay, so we got this innocent little layer just ready to get used. Okay, I know that sounds really wrong. Just apologize for that. Okay. And then, you know, another little cool thing I've noticed, you can add little bumps or grooves, right? When you're shading, it gives it a little bit more life to it. And then, like, you can do things like this, and then you'll see what happens once I actually put life to it. Okay. I did another thing I shouldn't have done, just because I'm obviously not thinking straight for some reason right now. I always usually go ahead and make this line for shadow a different width than the main line, because then I can double click it and it will only select the line I just altered, and it makes it 1,000 times easier. Okay, and do this, bam, you're looking rad, brah. Like your hair, man. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Well, I might have to change that. That might not look very good. Okay. So I got this, right? And then it's really just as simple as going a little bit down. And also the cool thing is about this, you can completely, ooh, crap, I messed up somewhere on that one. Probably right there. Yep. Boom. Okay. So then all you do, now I gotta do this the long way now because I accidentally. Now, like I said, I don't have a good drawing pad, so there's always the possibility that this would become a lot easier with a better drawing pad. You know, I'm not 100% sure, just guessing here. Oh, shoot. God, you gotta love that Control-Z button. Okay. So if you notice, that looks a little, it's still interesting. It's like an interesting, you know, little thing. And then, you know, I can always add highlights and stuff like that. Actually, a really easy, lazy way to add highlights is first you get rid of your thingamajig. Delete it. Okay. Is you can go ahead and add these, and you can actually manipulate them so they're not circular anymore. Now, it really works at a lower position because what you're just simulating. You're simulating the appearance of a glare. You can also do it, of course, where it's spiky on the top. Actually, I think that is my favorite because then it's simulating lights hitting directly from the top. And then another really cool thing, now this does require a different layer, but it's one of my favorite ways to shadow, is, okay, I'm going to highlight this. Oh, you know what? I'm going to move to the skin layer. So I can show you one more semi-useful little tip. Okay. Now, shit, I forgot. I keep talking about. I gotta change the line width of this so it doesn't. Okay. Boom. I always add a little bit of shadow below the eyes now because if you think about it, it's getting slightly covered, and then this is usually covered by the eyebrow area. Oh no, I always get into like these little weird habits when I animate for a while. Now line art is, yeah, you could consider it my latest habit, but I don't know, I'm starting to enjoy it, and I think it's. And then, you know, the most important thing about lighting or shadowing is visualization. And you gotta remember, I'm spending like 1/10 the time as I normally do on this right now. Oops. Ah, damn it, I'm putting it on the wrong layer. Fuck. Shit. I'm not paying attention. I'm not a good multitasker, I guess. I always thought I was, but for some reason when I work, my multitasking goes out the shitter. Fuck this. I'm doing as lazy as I can because I just fucked up. Okay. Boom. You're not wanted. Get out of here. Get out of here. What? Ooh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, it's way too big at the moment. Want you right there, and then want you there, then want you about right there. Edit the fuck out of you. Okay, and then this one I gotta pretty much do the same. Now I can add boom. Okay, so boom, add this, go in another 200. Okay. Dude, I'm probably taking so long on this. I apologize, people. I don't really know how to give quick things. I'm not the best socializer. It shows. It shows. So, now, go ahead and add shadow again. Boom. Boom. Look at the love. And I'm going to go here. Add some shadow. Now you gotta remember, this is not as much shadow as I would normally put on, and it's not quite as... Okay, what is the problem here, buddy? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, what the fuck? There we go. Okay. And I kind of messed it up a little bit, but I'm not even really giving any fucks anymore. I already messed it up because I'm rushing and trying to do shit. And this shadow is looking really stupid under the nose. What? Get out of here. Bye. 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 Also, oops. Good practice is to mimic where the hair is. So where the hair would be, I would add shadow and stuff like that. But I don't really have time for that. And nobody got time for that. But, you know, that's a basic idea. You don't want to overshadow, because overshadowing isn't good either. Too little shadow messes it up. Yada, 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 yada. And as you can see, I mean, you know, if I was doing this by myself and wasn't making the mess-ups, this would have probably taken me, you know, 5-10 minutes to do. Because what I would have done is, like I said, I would have used circles. And then for the eye, I would have done this. And then I would have adjusted it from there. But I wasn't thinking straight because I'm kind of... I don't know how to do this and talk, obviously. And then, like, little minor details, those you can do with brush. For example, sorry, just trying to do one more little thing for the tutorial. I always had a little bit of a different color than the shadow. And also this I would usually do a different layer for, only because this is really good practice not to do it. But right there, see, like that, and then I would kind of get something I would like, and you know that kind of stuff is cool for brush, like little minor details, just throw in there. All right, so I'm not gonna get into advanced shading or advanced highlighting until I can you know, well, I'm not gonna do it until I can get a speeder upper, like one of those things where I can go ahead and boom, pop it, and then just speed it the hell up, and then it's all cool. Cause yeah, things aren't like that, dog. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my partial tutorial of my highly mistaked character. And,